Well, welcome everyone. Today we are going to hear Luis Maciel's 10th speech. This is a huge day. Our CC manual, you have 10 speeches, and the very last one is inspire your audience. So he's going to combine everything he's learned over the last 9 speeches, which has been a huge growth. It's been great seeing it go from that very first speech till now. I mean, I've seen the growth, and that's the best part of Toastmasters, is seeing people get up here and be able to grow. So inspire your audience. The objectives is to inspire the audience by appealing to noble motives, challenging the audience to achieve higher level of belief and achievement. You want to appeal to the audience's needs and emotions using stories, anecdotes, and quotes to add drama. And all the speeches that we have in our books have guidelines of what you want to do for each speech. And this is based, like I said, it's the culminating speech for all of us, and I'm so excited to hear Luis. And it is try and try again, Luis Maciel. Luis Maciel. Try again and again. Thank you.
Fellow Toastmasters members, I'm excited because this is my last speech, and there is a story behind all of this. Because I was supposed to give this speech 3 weeks ago, and I switched spots with another member. And then I thought, well, this is gonna give me more time to prepare. Particularly this speech, I thought it was very complicated. I still think it is. And because I have to go over all my previous speeches, not literally, but really demonstrate and exercise all of the things I learned in the past exercises and the past speeches. So I was really a little bit overwhelmed. And to begin with, lately I'm not really feeling inspired. So I thought, if I'm not inspired, how am I going to inspire other people? I don't think So all of those things together and other issues, personal issues, have me slacking. And I actually took my name off the list once. So once I was supposed to give the speech, to have my speech, and I just thought, I don't know, I cannot do it. But then, actually, last night, I was still feeling, what am I going to do? What am I going to talk about? What am I going to say? I'm not supposed to use notes, although I know I can use it and you wouldn't mind. But I really want to do a good job. And so this was me yesterday. Last night, I was still thinking, Googling inspiration. What can I talk about so that I can inspire other people? It's my last project, difficult. So how did I turn around the situation? Well, it all started at the gym. So it was 5:30 a.m. and I woke up and I was feeling tired because lately, as I said, I'm not feeling that well. So I just jumped in the treadmill and I started running. It just brought back memories from a coworker of mine in Mexico. She didn't love running. She didn't like running. So she would tell me, Luis, because I run a half marathon. So she said, Luis, what do you think about when you run for that long? Like, what do you do? Like, I just don't like running. So every time every other time or at times when I run, I think about stuff. So I start thinking about my speech. And I was thinking, my speech is today. And should I just take off my name again? Which it would be a big mistake, because if I had taken off my name, there would be no speakers today. So I started running, and then I started thinking about myself. And what I want to tell you now is about self-awareness. I want to talk to you about that because I read this book. It's called Emotional Intelligence 2.0. Maybe you read it already or heard about it. And there are things I remember about this book, and one of them is self-awareness. Self-awareness is to get to know about yourself, to get to know about your emotions, your feelings, your weaknesses, your strengths. And I just thought to myself, what is one of my strengths? Well, I think one of my strengths is that I don't give up. I might not have a solution immediately. I might not know what to do, but one of my strengths is that I just don't let it go. It bugs me, it bothers me, and it's in my mind running until I really get it done. So I tell to myself, well, you know what? Stop slacking, stop procrastinating, and just start it. Start doing something, and you will get it done. So while I was thinking about this, I thought this is what I am going to talk about in my speech. That's the topic, and it was literally today at 6 a.m. that I was running at the gym, and I just thought, you see, like if you focus on something, just try to get it done. And one of the things that I think it's one of my strengths also is that I am aware of my weaknesses, that I am aware that I don't do it perfect the first time, but I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to try, I'm willing to learn. And finally, that's gonna take me to get it done and accomplish my goals. So that's self-awareness. Self-awareness is just being aware of your emotions and your what things motivate you, what things excite you, and all the things that come in your mind, to be aware of the emotions you feel. And I will tell you that I don't give up. I try until I do it again. One more thing that I want to tell you, it is okay to not be okay. It is okay to allow yourself to feel lazy, to feel like you're not inspired, to feel like you don't want to do it. What is not okay is to stay there for a long time. That's what is not okay. And then we have self-awareness. There is this self-awareness exercise that I learned from this book, and it tells you to listen to your mind, to pay attention to the emotions you have when you have a very difficult time. And I will invite you to do it in your free time if you haven't. And if you have done it, I will encourage you to do it again. Describe the emotions you feel in one day that you felt the most happy day in your life. Write down the feelings. Picture the image of you. If it was a vacation that you went, if it was a party, a trip, just write down the emotions. And when you have a challenging moment, a difficult time, try to bring those emotions to you. Picture that image, picture that moment, that vacation, that trip. And you are going to train yourself in you. That is called emotional intelligence. That is, we select the emotions we want to feel, and we fight against the bad emotions, bad feelings, and negativity. So, that being said, that's what I was practicing today in the morning, and that is one of the things I want to share with you. As a happy ending, and this is my motto, and I already mentioned it to you, I don't consider myself a writer, but one of the things in my thoughts is sometimes I feel discouraged because I don't get it right at the first time. But I always say, I don't do it right, perfect. I don't get it perfect, but I do it. I'm willing to do it. That is what matters. And I don't do it perfect, but I do it right. That's very important to me. And that is what I want to share with you. And I hope you can take, and I can inspire you in that way. Not being perfect is also inspiring. And one more thing is accepting that I'm not a perfect person. And my surroundings and my environments are not perfect either, but we can live with this. And we can live happy like that. Thank you very much.